Well, I guess closeout games are the most difficult to win because I'm telling you, the Boston Celtics could not close out the DeJounte Murray-less Atlanta Hawks. I want to know what's going on with that.
I just want to know why we're even talking about the Boston and Hawks series today. I don't even understand it. Matter of fact, they should actually have been gone 2 games ago. I'm gonna need Boston to get it together. Ime Udoka would never. Not for real.
Oh,
Just playing.
I'm telling you, I looked into the face of Joe Mazzulla because, I like to look and see how coaches respond in times of adversity. And he looked scared. If I'm being perfectly honest, he looked scared. He didn't seem like he was rallying the guys like, come on, we got this, one more stop. He did not. He did not. They may want to take another look at that in
See, this
terms
is
of his leadership for next season. I just can't get on board with it.
I don't know. I just know that I remember when last season when Coach Udoka was on the sideline, honey, he was like drill sergeant. Well,
Yeah.
he had a presence on him that would get the Boston Celtics all the way together. Matter of fact, all the way to the NBA Finals. I just don't understand what I'm watching right now. I don't know why Boston can't close out the Hawks. Unfortunately, it appears that they just can't contain Trey Young after halftime. That's just what I'm seeing. And until they figure that out, they get ready. Boston gonna be going fishing. Not for real.
Oh man,
No, I don't believe that. I still don't believe that. But stop playing around. Y'all need some rest before your next matchup. I would
well, guess
think.
what? Guess what? They just gave Philadelphia 76ers and Joel Embiid more rest time because they should have closed out the Hawks a while ago. But honestly, and I've been saying this all year, the Boston Celtics have a problem finishing the game. Like they could beat you in quarters 1, 2, and 3, but something about that fourth quarter, I don't know, they lose focus or something happens. They just have a breakdown. And it's been their trend all year. Why are we surprised?
Man, I'm so disappointed in that. I shouldn't be. We should be saying, okay, Boston, get ready for the next one. You know what?
Mhm.
Was Jason Tatum even there? Like, don't do it. 19
Yes.
points, Jason Tatum. Again, Jalen Brown has something special in the dog in him. I'm sorry. Jalen Brown is, I think he's one of my favorite players. One of them.
I see he kept his mask on last night. The
He
other
didn't,
night he took it off. So.
yeah, he put it back on. I guess he figured, he got to pull out his superhero powers because he did not have it on in game 4. Game 4?
Yeah.
Game 5. Shoot, I don't know. They shouldn't even be playing right now. But yeah. I want them to close it out. Come on, Boston, let's just do this. Cause I don't know if they want the Hawks to go up 3. I don't know if they want to
Unfortunately,
tie the series. I don't know if
no,
they want to do it.
I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, if the Hawks can go into Boston's Garden Arena and beat them, I don't know how that's going to look. I hope the Celtics can pull together in Atlanta and say, okay, enough is enough. We're sick of playing games. We got the Sixers waiting on us. Let's go ahead and close this out.
Exactly, exactly. So
Yeah. So let's move on to the Suns and the Clippers. My goodness, what is I was pulling for the Clippers. You know that, right? You jumped off the
uh-huh.
bandwagon a while ago,
I
but
did.
there's
Yeah.
been a couple of interviews of Paul George talking about how people are questioning Kawhi Leonard's character and how he's really injured this time and blah, blah, blah. I'm sick of it. And I know my boy Russell Westbrook did not sign up for this broken down team. He's giving his heart and soul. And the two guys that he came over to the Clippers to play with are on the bench. Oh, it's just, I'm done.
I'm quite sure he would rather this than what he was dealing with the Lakers. No, he's fine. Russell is fine. Russell has found his spot for, I believe, the next season, and I think he will be okay. I don't know about Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, but I believe Russell will be okay. I would rather be in this situation than anything that remotely looks like what the Lakers went through. What he went through with the Lakers. That ain't cool. Mm-mm. That
Okay.
messes with your psyche, messes with your, ability to play. At least we know he can play over here. So yeah, no, I don't think that. My first thoughts were when I was watching quarter 1, and this is going to be really bad. Can you please put the Clippers out of their misery? I was over it. I was so over it. I just didn't. I know, Terrence Mann did his thing. It just wasn't. I knew it wasn't going to be enough. But I had Suns coming out of this matchup anyway. I just didn't want them to come out of this matchup with the Clippers not being whole, or at least semi-complete, because Paul George wasn't going to play anyway.
Yeah, and then Paul George talked about, well, if they can just hold on like another week, there's a potential that I can come back from injury. I'm like, dude, stop, cut it out.
You know
Just,
what? I want people to check the. I need Paul George to just check the room. You don't do your interviews during round one playoffs and your team is not looking good. Now you should have booked your interviews this week, next week coming up, but not right now. It just didn't sit. It just fell flat for me. Don't talk now, Paul George. You sidelined
yes,
when they need you the most, and you're
yeah.
injured. I get it. Rest up, and then it's just I don't know. You where maybe he was trying to. I don't know what he was, I don't like it. So anyway,
Yeah, I didn't
next. Let's
like
keep
it
moving.
either.
I don't like it.
Yeah, so it looks like the NBA went ahead and scheduled the next series, right? The Nuggets and the Suns. It's starting a lot sooner than it was supposed to. So we're ready to get going with round two.
I'm telling you right now, that Nuggets and Timberwolves game, tooth and nail at the end. Had Anthony Edwards hit that three, we may be talking about a Timberwolves win because it would have tied the game. I
Uh,
was like, oh, I was he was out there too. Really didn't have anybody defending him in the last few seconds of the game. I want to say it was like 1.8 seconds of the game when the ball was finally inbounded to him and he shot and he did an attempt on a three and it didn't go in. I was like, ah. But the Nuggets said enough is enough. But they fought a good fight. I'm telling you, if that cat get fouled out one more time, and then Rudy Gobert got fouled out too. I was
see,
like, mm-mm.
see,
But it
yeah.
was at the end of the game. We're talking about maybe the last 5 6 minutes of the game when they got fouled out. So they put up a good fight. They put up a very good fight. The Nuggets had to really play, but I'm quite sure the Nuggets are so glad that Jamal Murray is back.
Oh, he put it on them last night on the Timberwolves. Yeah.
Yeah, Jamal Murray is there. He is the Nuggets X factor. But now that we finally have our conference semifinals matchup between the Nuggets and the Suns, ooh, I
Oh
can't wait for
man.
that one. I can't wait. Now that one I can't wait for.
I can't
Hmm.
say the same.
I
I
can't wait for it.
cannot. Yeah, because I just think the Nuggets bench is way too deep for the Suns. And KD and Booker, I don't know how they're gonna play 40 plus minutes a game when the Nuggets are gonna be throwing fresh players at them. I don't know.
We'll see. Right now, I'm telling you, Devin Booker is pretty much doing it with the Suns. I I said if the Suns want to see any deep playoff run, Booker gonna have to be the one to carry him. And so far so good. 47 points last night. He's doing it. He's doing it. But he was doing it with a depleted Clippers team. See, that's the thing about it. I don't know what I'm going to really be watching when I see the Suns against a team that's fully healthy and ready to go.
Okay.
So that's why I'm looking forward to the series because I want to know if the Suns really have the juice. Do they really got it?
Well, we're gonna find out what's on tap for tonight.
So tonight we are going to the trusty NBA app, y'all. NBA. Now, when I let me just as a side note, NBA, when I click on playoffs, I want the matchup playoffs to immediately pop up. Maybe it's just my internet. Maybe it's just my service. But it takes forever for it to load. I don't like it. Okay, anyway. So for tonight, which is the 26th, oh, game 5 of the Knicks and Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Will I be wearing orange the next day? Probably. And then
Yeah.
and I'm so sad about it. No, what? No, I have the Knicks coming out of that. I just again, I need the Cavaliers to at least go bring this game to 3, like tie it 3-3. That's what I want. Anyway, and then we have the Lakers and the Grizzlies.
Yo,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Tonight is the night. Okay.
will I be wearing purple and gold tomorrow?
Nah.
Okay, and
Nah.
then we have the Heat and the Bucks.
Ooh. we gonna watch all that? The NBA stacked them, didn't they?
They sure did. Look at that. TNT and NBA TV working. And then we have the, oh my goodness. Something gonna get neglected. Oh, and then we have
What?
the Warriors and the Kings.
Oh my goodness. Ah, they should have spread that out a little bit. They could have put a couple games on last night. Well, no, they need to rest. I don't know. There's something happened with that schedule.
What? No, because they didn't anticipate. I can tell you right now, the NBA did not anticipate the eighth seed Heat to still be playing. Mm-mm. They didn't
Okay.
anticipate that. They didn't anticipate that. Ha! Wow. You mean to tell me we can have potentially three teams go home today? Wow.
Oh, I tell you who's
Wow.
not going home. Let me just go on and put this out there right now.
Who?
Who's not going home tonight are the Memphis Grizzlies. They're not going home tonight. Now they may go home, but they ain't going home tonight. Nope.
Okay, we'll see. I don't feel that strongly about it, unfortunately.
Okay.
I don't feel I don't feel that strongly about it. No, I can tell you who's not going home tonight. The Warriors or the Kings. They're not going home tonight because the series is tied 2-2. So, ooh wee, basketball tonight's gonna be on fire.